Hello everybody, Ckixy here, and today I'm going to be showing you all my tutorial machine. And so here it is. I want to give a quick shout out to the Spearing Hat because he's where I got the idea of the teleportation potion, and he uses it exactly how I do the tutorial machine, where it gives you the items after teleporting and all that. So that's where I actually got the original idea, is from him. And so here's my first version of the tutorial machine. Basically, you press a button here, which will activate this clock, which will make the effect at player clear test negative because it's not currently clearing an effect, and the torch will go positive, which will keep the clock running. And then as soon as you get an effect, which by like throwing a potion on you or something like that, then it will test positive, which will disable the torch, which will shut the timer off, and it will go activate all the other command blocks. So this first one right here, the first one is effect at player clear, and then it clears the player just to make sure that they have no items. And then the next one teleports you to the tutorial area, which I build right above my tutorial machines. And then from there on is all the 9 item slots. So you can see I have 9 slots, and these are 9 command blocks. I just have a 1 tick delay between all of them, just so it kind of gives you all the items in the order, which I really like, so it's nice and organized. So this is a very nice tutorial machine because it's very simple, and it's not resource intensive because it's just one clock that's running. But I ran into a few issues because I wanted to start making different tutorials besides potion brewers, and so I was having issues because I had to keep on switching the items within these command blocks. As you can see, I have give commands, and I had to keep on switching them to the items that I wanted to use in the tutorial. So it wasn't quite working because I had to change it every single time, and I know that's not much because it's only 9 command blocks, but it was getting a little bit on my nerves, and so here's a little bit more compact version. So I just wanted a more useful version which had all the items that I could use for a tutorial. And here it is. This is what I call my tutorial server, and it stores all of the items that you want, and you could pick all the items that you want and it could save it to its memory. So next time you use the tutorial machine, it will have the select items that you want. So let's just show it in action. So what I did is I put these item frames on here for decoration purposes, and then I actually found out that you could use your block picker to take the items out of them. So that helps out with building your tutorials as well, because you just look at the item that you want to make for the tutorial, and then you just copy all the items that you need for that tutorial. So let me just grab a few items here, like so. And then you go to the bottom command block, or the bottom button, and press it. And as you can see, it clears all my items. And now you can see blocks underneath all the command blocks of the items that I just was holding. And then if I go over here, this is part of the original tutorial machine. It's the clock, and over here I have the effect at player clear, and then I have the teleportation command right there, and the clear command. And so if I press this button, you'll see it start activating. The pulse limiter goes down and gets ready, and then as soon as I give myself an effect, it will give me all the items and teleport me. And there we go. And so let's get right into how it works. So what I did here is, let me go to this one because it has commands. So first off, you have this command block which has a clear at a very specific item. So you have it clear the item that you want to have the data stored for. And once it clears that item from one button press, it will test true on the comparator. Then the comparator will make this piston go up. So when you activate the tutorial machine, it sends a pulse to each one of these units, and it will activate all these comparators. But whatever piston is up in front of the repeater, it will actually activate the command block, which over here I have some programmed, and they're just give commands. So that's why those ones are up, because I was just holding those items. And so if I test for it again, now that I'm not holding any items, you can see it clears all of them. And so I could come back over here, grab all the items that I want, and then I store it into the tutorial machine, and it clears it, and it stores all the items that I just picked. So this is very helpful if you're constantly switching between tutorials, because you could just come in here, grab any item that you want, and then just store it. And so I have them in parallel units, so each side of the unit can hold 15 items, so each unit is 30 items. And so you could stack as many of these as you want next to each other. You could just use repeaters to extend them. There's just a few issues that I have with this one, but it's just little things that you'll run into. Which one of the issues is it doesn't order the items. So if I set the items that I want and then give them back to me, as you can see, they're in a random order, because it goes like button, redstone, redstone torch, and then comparator, which is that one, and it goes a few other blocks and it comes back to the repeater. Most of this is based off of just how Minecraft updates redstone. It will pick, I believe it's either random blocks to update, or it will pick them in a specific order, which is very odd, but that's how Minecraft updates it. So it won't be specifically ordered, but you could easily get used to it. And so that's about it. It's a fully customizable tutorial machine. You could pick whatever items you want, and then you just use the TP potion, or you could even make it activated by button press if you wanted. I just like the TP potion because it's fancy. You just throw a potion down and you can teleport wherever you want, and then you're ready for a tutorial. And so that's about it. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.